Let's take a look at how to estimate products of fractions and mixed numbers. They ask us to estimate the product, round the mixed number to the nearest whole number, then multiply. Okay, so notice the mixed number we're rounding to the nearest whole number. So the mixed number is the one that has a whole number part and a fraction. So here, 9 1/4 would be our mixed number. Okay, if I want to round that to the nearest whole number, I'm either going to round it to 9 or 10. To figure out whether it stays a 9 or rounds up to a 10, you look at the fraction part. When we have a decimal, remember if your decimal is 0.5 or higher, you would round it up, and if it was less than that, you would round it down. So with fractions, remember 0.5 is half. So is 1/4 more or less than half? Well, it's less than half, so I would round that down to 9. Okay, so to estimate this, I'm going to think 9 times 8. And the answer I get for that should be close to the answer for this. Remember, the squiggly equal sign means approximately equal to. So I'm just rounding this to get an approximate or close answer. Okay, and 9 times 8 gives me 72. So 72 should be a close approximation for this one, 9 1/4 times 8. Okay, 3 7/8 times 3. Okay, well 7 out of 8 is almost the whole thing. It's just missing one more eighth. So this one, that's going to be more than half. So instead of keeping it a 3, this is going to round up to 4. So this should be really close to 4 times 3, which gives us 12. So that means 12 is a close approximation for the original problem. Nine 7/8 times 6. Okay, well 7/8 is more than half, right? It's almost all the way to 8 out of 8, which would be the next one. So I'm going to round this up to 10, right? 9 7/8 is really close to 10, and 10 times 6 would just be 60. So 60 should be pretty close to the answer for the top problem. Three and a half times 1. Okay, well remember, half is the same thing as 0.5. So when you have 0.5 or higher, you round that number up. So 3 1/2, I'm going to round up to 4. Okay, and then 4 times 1 will give me 4. Four 4/7 times 6. Okay, well 4/7, right? 4 out of 7 is just a little more than half. So I'm going to round this up to 5, right? 4 4/7, let's round that up to 5. And then of course we have to multiply by 6, and 5 times 6 gives us 30. So the top answer should be something close to 30. Okay, 4 3/4 times 1. Well, 3/4 is 0.75, right? That's more than half. So I'm going to round that up to 5 and say, okay, 5 times 1 equals 5. And notice I'm rounding to the whole number each time because that's what they told us to do in the directions, right? Round the mixed number to the nearest whole number. Okay, and then of course 5 times 1 was 5.